The founding summit of the Crimea Platform took place on August 23, 2021, at the initiative of the President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky. As a result, a joint declaration of 43 participating countries was adopted. The main goal of the Crimean Platform is to prevent Crimea from being left out of the negotiations on the issue of the occupation of sovereign Ukrainian territories, representatives of the Ukrainian parliament emphasized.
Today, we are substantively discussing the future, ways and tools not only of the occupation, but also of the processes that will take place there after we de facto control the peninsula again. Arsenij Pushkarenko, Deputy Chairman of the Verkhovna Rada of Ukraine Committee on Foreign Policy and Interparliamentary Cooperation, on the air of the Ukrainian National Marathon.
During its existence, the Crimea Platform has achieved significant progress, experts say. Firstly, this is the only international format on the issue of the occupation of the peninsula. Secondly, the number of participating countries is constantly increasing. In 2023, the summit will be attended by representatives from 5 continents and, for the first time, countries from the Global South.
Despite all reproaches of Russia, despite all attempts to put pressure on countries, blackmail, propaganda of the Russian Federation, support does not change and only increases in many countries.
The Crimea Platform raises a number of important issues. Among them are security, the release of political prisoners, the issues of reintegration of the peninsula. According to human rights activists within the framework of the Crimea Platform in Prague, the agenda includes collecting evidence of crimes committed by the Russian Federation in Crimea until February 24, 2022. Afterwards, it is intended to transfer them to the International Criminal Court in The Hague. According to human rights organizations, Russia is illegally holding 181 political prisoners in Crimea.
For us, as human rights activists, this is certainly a platform to talk and look for mechanisms for the release of political prisoners. And today, in Prague, one of the central topics is the release of civilian hostages, both Crimean political prisoners who have been behind bars since 2014 and civilians who were kidnapped.
Security is also on the agenda. According to the chairman of the Verkhovna Rada of Ukraine, Ruslan Stefanchuk, we are talking about military assistance, in particular air defense, energy support, issues related to the provision of Ukraine with medium and long-range missiles. Also at the summit, the questions regarding the peace formula, compensation mechanisms, and also the restoration of Ukraine are raised.
I believe that this has a great symbolic meaning for both Russia and Ukrainians. For Russia, this means that we remain one, and at the same time, for Ukrainians, this shows that we stand on the side of Ukraine and our support is unshakable. Marketa Pikarova-Adamova, president of the Chamber of Deputies of the Parliament of the Czech Republic, in a comment to Radio Liberty.
The chair of the European Integration Committee of the Georgian Parliament, Maka Bochorishvili, said that the country's legislative delegation had arrived in Prague to express Tbilisi's support for Ukraine.
This platform was created to support Ukraine, and Georgia's participation in it once again confirms Tbilisi's support for the Ukrainian people and the country's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Makka Bochorishvili, the chair of the European Integration Committee of the Georgian Parliament, in a comment to agenda.ge.
Along with drawing international attention to the illegal occupation of Crimea by Russia, the platform also focuses on security issues in the Black Sea region, global food security and global law and order. Reported by Pavlo Shtelmach, Kristina Dombrovska, UATV News.